Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining Riders United YouTube channel. This is the place where I release weekly videos related to the motorcycles. I try to share some helpful tips and also try to record some of my rides. So if you didn't subscribe yet and you would like to get notification about the future videos that I release each Friday, please like and subscribe. You have the subscription icon on the right corner of your screen. And in today's video, I would like to show you a really neat location to install your GoPro in case you would like to have a really nice view when you are riding and in case you would like to record some of your rides. So if you are curious and would like to see where I install mine, please stick around and I will show you what I got. Here we go. So let me tell you a little bit about the items that I will be using. I'm using this GoPro Session 5. This is really tiny and really nice camera that you are able to record in 4K. I have ND filter in here, and I also discovered this really neat bracket that I noticed that a lot of people are using this different bracket for handlebars that is a little bit more bulky. I really like the style that is like really neat and provide a really concealed look as much as I could get it with this. So I will be using like a few other items. So let me take you to the bench and I will show you what I got as far as this additional items that will allow me to complete this installation, and I will take you step by step how I did that on my bike. So those are the items that I will be using. This is the Extra Pro battery pack for my GoPro Session. I have to buy some extension, but I will show you how you can install this setup even cleaner. And I have to buy 2 extra screws because of my setup. And this is the bracket from the GoPro that I was talking about. And this one is really nice and neat. It have different inserts in here, so you can install it on the different pipes diameters. So it's really helpful. You can turn this around and you can tie it like really nice and tight. So this is really important to make sure that your camera is secure. So I will highly recommend this one. It was a little bit pricey, but I think that it was definitely worth it, at least for me, just in order to provide this really neat look. I have to say I have a different bracket for the handlebars, but this one, as you can see, is more bulky and it's a little bit too much for me. So I decided to spend a little bit extra money and get something really nice and neat in here for my use. So let me show you what I got in here. So I will start with the Extra Pro battery. So here we go. This is the bracket for the camera and power bank. This is the power bank itself. So I will show you in a second how to connect that. Let me put that aside. Okay, this is the extension that I purchased for my own use. I will have a dedicated phone that I will use as a GPS. So I have to position this slightly different than what my setup was in the past. And the company is called HSU. And they will provide you with like 2 different extensions that might be needed, might not be needed, but I will be using this one. What I really like about this, that they have this really nice screw that is really well done, and this is aluminum screw, and it have like notches in here, so it's really easy to tie it up and down. But I'm not gonna use that. I will use this 2 tiny screws that I bought from Menards in order to put all this thing together. But yeah, let me show you how to put this setup together really quickly. So what you will do with your GoPro Session, you have this side door in here, which you can open, and you have the power in here. So what you will do, you will take this male adapter and you will connect it like this, and then later on you will put it up front, slide it, and close this. Obviously we have to clean the lens in here, and this will allow you to use this GoPro Session for quite some time, because otherwise this battery is pretty weak. So the setup that I have in the past would be basically like this. where I will have this really low profile situation here. And yes, you can install it on the handlebar and obviously tied it in here. And yeah, it was really nice and neat setup. I actually have it like this way, so I didn't even see this the screws. And yeah, this was really nice. And right now, just because of my different phone that I will be using as a dedicated GPS unit, I would like to use this little extension. So I will be connecting this one like this. Screw in here. I will tighten it up, just gentle, to make sure that I can still move it around. So that should be good. And right now I will connect this one in here. Let me see, that should work. And you can use this screw. I will prefer like something even smaller, so I'm gonna just use this tiny little screw from Menard that I purchased. And I will do the same thing in here. I will just gently tie this up. And as you can see, you can open this clamp really nicely. You have this rubber insert, so your handlebar is protected. If you have different size of the handlebar and the diameter of your pipe from which the handlebar is made, you can replace that, and it's really easy. And yeah, here we go. So this is the setup. So I'm gonna take this to the bike right now, and I will show you how I install this on my handlebar, and yeah, I will show you how the camera will look at me when I'm riding. So here I would like to share with you some extra tips for the setup that I was able to accomplish with the GoPro Session 5 in the past. And that was the smallest way for me to install this GoPro Session 5 that I was able to accomplish. So as you can see, you have this tiny little bracket in here, GoPro Session, and the bracket for the camera itself. And I have to say, this is a really neat way to do it in case you would like to go with something like super minimalistic. In my case, I will be installing this extra battery pack because I would like to extend the life of the battery so I can record a little bit longer videos. But yeah, that's definitely an option that I thought is worth to mention, because I realized that sometimes we don't want to have these really bulky cameras on our bikes. So I think that that might be the ticket for you in case you are interested in replicating something like that. Okay, after playing with this for a moment and trying a little bit different things, I might end up with only this short extension, and probably I'm not gonna use the power bank, because I have the power that is coming from the bike, so I can charge my GoPro constantly. So I think I will give it a shot, and we'll see how it looks like, and I will see if that works with the phone as well. So let's give it a try. I'm gonna cover the tank with the towel just to make sure that everything is protected, so there is no damage to the bike or anything. I think I'm gonna just open it like that and put it on the handlebar, and that should give me plenty of options to adjust these arms in here. So let me try to get there. I'm gonna turn the handlebar just to get easier access there. And now I can adjust this camera angle, so I can twist it and turn it a little bit. I might have to shift this phone slightly for now at least, and now I can adjust the angle. So I will try something like that maybe. So here you can see the angle of the camera after the setup. The GoPro is on my handlebar, and I have to say I'm pretty happy with the final result. I'm kind of in the center of the frame, which was my initial goal. I know that some people prefer to mount the GoPros on the side of the handlebar and kind of show like the angle view. In my case, that was not something that I would like to do. I prefer to have the camera in front of me, and I think that yes, this will work for me pretty good. So in case you would like to do something similar for your setup, that will be probably good video for reference. And I'm pretty sure that the audio is not the best right now, because this is audio from the GoPro. But yeah, this is just a sample of how everything look like and sounds like as well. So this is my setup for now. I have to say I have to spend some extra time to just adjust the camera angle just so I can see myself properly. I'm centered, and yeah, I have enough space on top of my head when I'm recording the videos. And yes, I was able to fit this phone as the GPS really nicely. So I have pretty neat space up there right now for both. And I will have to say, if you don't have the phone that you are using as GPS, or maybe you have it mounted somewhere else, this setup will be even nicer. You probably don't need this extra extension that I use in here, but in my case it was necessary to position everything in here. I have the power that goes directly to the camera, so I don't have to really worry about the power bank that initially I tried to install. But yeah, I will have the cameras on the different part of the bike, so I will use it sooner or later somewhere else. But I have to say, this is a pretty neat setup that I have in here. And yeah, it's fairly small. It will allow me to install like a GoPro 9 in case I would like to do it in the future, but I don't think I will be even like trying to do that. So yes, if you'd like to duplicate this, hopefully this will be helpful. So I hope that you enjoyed this short episode. I think that for my purposes, it will be perfect location for installation of the GoPro. I think it's a really nice place, and it provides a really neat location for installing the camera. And if you'd like to see some of the helpful tips in the future, please stick around and like and subscribe, and I will be more than happy to share with you some more tips coming in the future. And this is everything that I have for you guys today. And if you'd like to get the free sticker, please let me know. I still have like a few more stickers to send. You will have to send me the email to the email address RidersUnitedMotorcycleGroup@gmail.com. And after you send me your address, I will be more than happy to send you a free sticker. You can also find me on the different platforms like Facebook. I have the group called the Riders United Motorcycle Group, and I am also on the Twitter, TikTok, and also on the Instagram. So those are the places that you can talk to me directly, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or if you would like to have some suggestions for the channel, I'm always really happy to include those in my future videos. So please stick around, and I will see you next Friday. And this is everything I got for you guys today. So thank you so much, and hopefully to see you on the road one day. Take care. Bye-bye.